Today, my name is Mark, this is Billy. We're going to be demonstrating how to properly measure and use a cylinder bore gauge. Go ahead.
Alright, so we're going to be using 3 tools to take this measurement. The first tool is going to be a telescoping gauge, which it's spring-loaded and it uses 2 points of contact to measure the cylinder bore. And then we're going to get the cylinder bore measurement with that, and we're going to set the micrometer up to that measurement, and we're going to lock it in. And because that's going to be the actual bore of the cylinder, and then we're going to take the cylinder bore gauge and we're going to set it to 0. We're going to 0 it out on the lowest point that we can get it to go inside the micrometer.
So the reason we use this is to check the roundness of the cylinder. So to make sure we get a precise accuracy, when you line it up in the micrometer, you want to always make sure that when it's leveled against it, you move it around to make sure you get to the absolute 0.
All right, Billy's going to be using the telescoping gauge inside the cylinder right now to get the best measurement he can.
And once he thinks he's got it as centered as he can, he's going to go ahead and lock it, and we'll move on from there.
All right, we locked in the micrometer and the vise, and we're going to go ahead and put the telescoping gauge inside and measure it out to see what our length is. Once Billy's got the measurement he thinks is correct, he's going to go ahead and lock the micrometer and we'll move on from there.
All right, and then I set the micrometer using the telescoping gauge, and my measurement is 4.204 thousandths of an inch.
All right, moving on.
So right here, Mark is setting up the cylinder bore gauge and the micrometer to 0 it out. So he's gonna set it in there and kind of wiggle it back and forth, and he's gonna find the lowest point where it goes on the dial, and then he's gonna 0 it at that point, and then we'll move on.
All right, she's good.
So now Mark is setting the cylinder bore gauge in the cylinder, and when he's in there, he's gonna look at the dial, and he's gonna kind of rotate the cylinder bore gauge around to see how much differences there is in the bore of the cylinder.
Highest is like 20 thousandths, and lowest is 0.
So our highest measurement was 20 thousandths above our lowest point on the micrometer, and then our lowest point was the lowest point on the micrometer, so where we 0'd it out at.
All right, thank you for watching. This has been El Gallo, Big Sancho. If you like the video, leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment. Tell us if this helps you out. Gang.